jumping up and down in balloons. Yay, right. I'm in a tent in Missouri with winter on the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah. I can't wake up on my birthday and cry about it.
You can. I'm giving you permission to do it.
Yeah.
You don't need my permission, but I'm telling you, yeah.
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 I mean...
It really fucking sucks.
So, I mean... But what do I do about that? Because my mom was the kind of person who, like, she would beat me for any little thing, including crying. I got beat for crying.
Wow.
She would say, quit crying or I'm going to beat your ass. And obviously I couldn't fucking stop myself crying because how do you...
And now you're getting beat, so how are you supposed to stop crying?
Exactly. And now she's making me cry even fucking more.
Right.
So...
Yeah.
So you're mad at me for crying. You're telling me to quit crying, but everything you're doing is just making me cry more.
Right. Correct. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I've tried to talk to him about this. Like, you know, I can't do with being yelled at, being name called.
Yeah.
You know, teased.
No one can.
And he goes like, well, you just gotta deal with it. That's just how... Like, but I'm asking you as my friend...
Yeah. To stop.
To stop.
Yeah. Right? That makes perfect sense. If I was twisting your arm...
But, like, he got mad at me because, like, he was like, oh, you woke me up real You did the same thing a couple weeks ago. You woke up really frustrated and mad, and I... Like, yeah, I'm in a stressful situation, and I'm going to get... He's like, well, get on fucking meds then. Okay, meds don't always stop that. Obviously, you're on meds too, and you had an incident like that.
Yeah. Meds aren't going to stop winter from coming.
Yeah.
Meds aren't going to put money in your pocket.
Yeah, they're not going to give me a
roof
home.
over your house. And I'm not saying that they can't be helpful. That they don't. Nothing. Therapy, meds, none of it addresses your most basic human needs.
Right.
For warmth, shelter, food. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole thing is, and not saying you can't work on those higher order needs, but also until you're someplace secure where you feel safe and you have your basic human needs for survival met, I don't understand how you're supposed to wake up feeling great. Or even good. To be honest
or even not cry and not be upset.
Yeah, and what pain does, I mean, what's the harm in crying? Right. You know what I mean? Like, why is that such a bad or awful thing? It's obviously something our human bodies are meant to do, right? Like, to suppress it, to me, just feels like that it doesn't, that's like saying, I don't know. If you have to pee, don't pee.
Right.
You know, you gotta pee, you gotta pee. You gotta cry, you gotta cry. Like...
Crap, I've had an incident and whenever I was younger where, like, you know, like I was in trouble with the teacher and, you know, or something like that, but, like, I had to go to the bathroom. I told the teacher, listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. She's like, no, you can't go to the bathroom. You can't get out. Like,
right.
But I gotta go pee. If you don't let me go pee, I'm going to piss myself right here.
Right.
And, you know, again, as a kid... You know, I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to piss myself right here because I told you I needed to go fucking pee.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I got in trouble for it. Like, I've done told you and tried to prevent the situation, and you didn't let the situation get prevented.
Right.
I tried to do what I could in my power.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It's other people that I can't control. I am doing what I can to control myself. That's what people tell me. You can't... No shit. But, like, obviously, I'm doing what I can to control myself, and you're telling me that I'm fucking not. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit myself, but, like...
That's okay.
That's...
Yeah.
I just had an argument with somebody earlier about that. Like, I don't control that.
Mm.
You know? Like, like, it's not a magical button that I can magically make myself be happy.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm sorry for yelling at you.
No, I don't take it personal. You're not yelling at me.
Right.
So yeah, you're good. You're good.
You know, so I'm frustrated with it.
Yeah, totally.
Because like I'm doing everything. I actually am. I'm doing everything I can.
Right.
Despite the limitations that my mental health puts on me.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting me nowhere. And the people around me who, like, I help out whenever, like, I am able to help out.
Mm-hmm.
Because part of how I deal with my mental health is, like, helping other people. Because then I don't have to focus on my stuff, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's like I kind of avoid dealing with myself by fixing somebody else or helping somebody else.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yes.
But I'm not sure how well that strategy always works.
No, it doesn't work out very well all the time.
Because yes, I can intellectualize that, but also like, yeah, that's trying to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You get emoliated. Is what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And you don't have to do that either.
I don't know what to do at this, because I feel like I've been dealing with this kind of situation all my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And there's nothing I can do to just make the emotions go away.
Right.
So what do I do about it? How do I make the emotions go away?
Yeah. I mean, what would that change? What would be different? What would be better if the emotions went away?
I wouldn't be in pain.
Okay.
I don't want to be in pain.
Sure.
I'm tired. It hurts.
Yeah.
My heart hurts.
Yeah.
You know, whenever like I get yelled at, you know, it's always like, this is how I describe it. Like, it's not a hallucination, you know, but like I get the intense feeling and like the imagery of being like this and having somebody literally beating the shit out of me with either like whip, you know, whip, bat, or spike bat, or you know, like that's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing literally like multiple people kicking my fucking ass and beating the shit out of me every single time I get yelled at, teased, name called.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. Yeah.
That is what's happening in my head. And for whatever reason, it's been hard to communicate this. Because, like, it's not, like, the same fucking thing every time. It's just, like, there's, like, a non-verbal thought process in my head that I can't translate very well.
Sure.
Right? I can't translate non-verbal to verbal.
Totally. Sometimes you can't take right brain and move it over to left.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's why I have trouble communicating with people in the moment. Right?
Okay.
I have to think about the situation afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
But like I have a non-verbal thought process, and like, you know, and it's weird. I can't really explain it, you know, because like
non-verbal.
It's like images, feelings.
Yeah.
You know, or like a combination of like images, feelings, sounds.
Yep. Absolutely.
Or like a combination of multiple things that just come together. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
And it's, like I said, like whenever like I visually see somebody frustrated, yelling at me, you know, and I can tell by the tone of their voice, that's going to put me back in that situation.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah. And then the negative beliefs that you have about yourself are going to be just
amplified,
come about, be reinforced. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's also what I've been trying to explain to him. It's that, like, you are reinforcing my negative sense of self.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say something like that. And literally, he talked to me about this thing called the 4 agreements, the first one being called impeccable with the word.
Yeah.
And in it, they talk about how, like, your words have power.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you say have an influence on people, even if you don't mean it to have an influence.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Yeah.
So anytime that he says, oh, you're gonna fuck up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, well, now I'm thinking, oh, fuck, I might fuck up, and then I fuck up. Well, he planted that seed into me, right?
Sure. Yeah. Or reinforced a seed that may have already been there.
Right.
Regardless, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the 4 agreements can be great if you actually abide by them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like the teachings of Jesus. If everybody went through and followed all of the really hard things that Jesus said to do, the world would be a better place.
Yeah.
But to say that you're going to abide by the 4 agreements and then basically throw them out the window.
But that's the thing, though, you
Yeah.
know, like, that's the whole point of the sacrifice of Jesus, that, like, nobody is perfect. Nobody can be perfect.
Right.
You have to forgive people for their imperfections.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just like I forgive you for your imperfections, do the same thing to me. Please.
Right.
That is what I've been trying to get out to people, and it's... I don't know why. For whatever reason, I can explain it perfectly for you.
Okay.
You understand it perfectly. You understand
Maybe.
exactly what I'm saying as somebody who is educated and has a degree in this.
Yeah.
You know, I can ask you these questions so you can verify that everything I'm saying is correct. Right?
I mean, I haven't heard anything so far that I would say sounds like it's way off base.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, and seriously, I really hope you don't mind that I recorded that, because, like, it's frustrating. It's like, I know I'm not, like, I obviously know I go, oh shit. But, like, I know I'm not, like, I know I'm a little bit crazy, but, like, I know I'm not crazy.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I totally know what you
But,
mean.
like, definitely
Yeah,
I feel
absolutely, Walter, yeah.
pseudo-insane.
Yeah. Almost
Right.
like you're being gaslit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gaslit and pseudo-insanity.
Uh-huh.
Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again
That's right.
and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I don't do the same thing over and over, but I do similar things over and over again.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So there's
So like
sort of a
I
pattern
try
there.
different variables, I do different things,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm not doing the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, I do similar things
Mm-hmm.
and end up getting around about the same fucking result,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah.
So, what do you call that? Because that's not, technically not insanity, because, like, you're actually trying to make progress,
Yeah.
but you're still getting stuck in that fucking loop.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of sounds like moving from like soda to diet soda and expecting it to like, lead to a big weight loss change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, there's a little less sugar in here, but instead it's just got a bunch of other artificial sweeteners in it.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
See, but that's...
Well, and maybe it's a matter of like, I don't know, figuring out the right change, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, at what point is kind of enough is enough? If you're around someone who triggers negative thoughts about yourself, at what point are you just like, I'm not going to keep banging my head against this wall, I'm just going to turn and go a different way?
I want to,
Okay.
but, like, again, I feel like I'm abandoning somebody. I came to Jefferson City to help him out. I came to Jefferson City for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Okay.
You know, like, that's the reason why I'm here.
Okay.
If he wasn't here, I would have left the fucking RCA and I would have kept the fucking home that I had.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
But no, I had a comrade here, and we were going to start. I got a cell started up in KC. I was going to come here, get a cell started up with him too. You know.
Yep.
And it didn't work out.
Okay.
You know, that's.
Yep.
Because like because the RCA is, you know, which we do agree on this. Like we think it's the CIA, like you know,
front of some sort.
CIA front to kind of like just gather up people who might have revolutionary ideas already.
Okay.
That's kind of what we're thinking at this point.
Okay.
Because looking back on some of the things, it's just very fishy. But
okay. Gotcha.
But still, you know, like the only reason why I didn't leave the organization initially because like I knew it, I saw the cells, but like. It's the people that I knew in the organization, right? It's because like I knew Michael. It's because I knew my people that I knew in KC. You know,
sure.
Like the leadership and all that, I didn't give a crap about.
Okay.
You know, I knew the people around me, right? So, you know, that's what I was like. Okay, yeah. All right, fine. RCA kicked this out. Guess what? We're still going to organize together. We're still going to start the capital worker.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Unfortunately, I've been fucking out of it. Like, I have been. Because after everything that's happened, you know, I feel like I've been betrayed, stabbed in the back, stepped on, and that I gave up a lot.
Sure.
To get jack shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And like...
Yeah. You don't want to grant... I mean, you're no good to anybody dead, right?
Right. Right. I'm not good to anybody dead.
Yeah.
But like...
And if you're just going to keep getting ground down and ground down and ground down, eventually, yeah.
That's what's going to happen to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? I mean, like, it's... That's why I keep saying, it's like, I don't tell people that, like, I'm suicidal or I want to kill myself to manipulate or threaten people. Right, I say, I'm in a lot of pain, and I feel like if things don't happen, I might fucking die.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No
because, like, it's not like that. It's not necessarily that I might kill myself. Like, I just might happen to be, it's cold one fucking night, I go to sleep and I don't wake the fuck up.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I please don't get upset with me. Yeah. I am...
I'm not upset with you at all.
In fact, I'm
Bring it on, man. You're good.
Fuck. No, I feel real frustrated. Because, like... I've been... But, like, you know, they're gonna hear... But that's why I need to record these conversations. It's like, I go, like... Yeah, people go like, well, what are you doing about it? How are you... Like, are you talking to your therapist? Here it is. Here's my conversation with the therapist. You want to fucking hear it? Here you go. Here's what we talked about. Oh, I'm talking about all the issues that I've talked to you about, and the therapist agrees with me about the solutions that I've been trying to find for myself. Okay, now, can you help me with those solutions that I've already tried talking about? You know, that's...
Yeah.
Like you said, housing, right? Most... Whatever, hierarchy of needs. I forgot the name.
Maslow's hierarchy.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, I got housing secure, food secure. Guess what? If you have the ability to provide those things to me, you know, and you say you care about me, and you give a shit about me, and you love me, and you have the ability to provide those things to me, and you are not providing those things to me, you are effectively telling me to die.
Okay. Do you feel like you know someone who has those resources they could provide to you? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Gotcha.
But they always get mad at me. They say, well, it's the actions you made. It's like, no. It's always the actions other people make that I react to.
Okay.
You know, that I don't control how I react to it. You know,
Okay.
it's always somebody else bullying me, somebody else starting a fight with me, you know, and then well, obviously, you know, and they're like, well, we don't want any, like, but you all don't do that crap to me. Like, that's why I've asked, because, like, you are the two people who don't do that crap to me. Except for whenever it comes to me asking you for actually getting help.
And was this your conversation with the Biggs from a couple weeks ago? Or is this someone else that you're thinking about?
I mean, I don't want to, but, I mean, yeah, but.
Yeah. She asked them for help and they weren't willing to help.
I mean, there's like a couple years ago, you know, I went to them, you know, and they're like, okay, what is the problem? How